What is up? Just wrapped up my trading day. I'm extremely happy with how I traded today. I took all great trades, didn't break any rules. Made about I made $200 on my Lucid, and I made about in total $450 on my two Apex accounts. So that's about 200 across both of those. So let's go over them. So I chart obviously on the full NASDAQ here. So that's all of that. And then here are my executions. So let's break these down real quick. So my first trade was this short to where? To London low. So let's mark out London low here. We had London low down here. There was no reason really for us to go higher, in my opinion. We had the new week opening gap above. That's about it. There was still room for us to go higher, which we kind of are now. But I wasn't like married to that idea. So we get this 3-minute inversion here after sweeping out buy side liquidity. So we swept out buy side liquidity and we get this 3-minute inversion to the downside. I go break even at this low and I end up getting stopped at break even. It's fine. Price never made it to London low anyway. And so let's move on to the next trade. Next trade, and obviously here are all my executions so you guys know. My next trade, what do we get? We get, delete some of this stuff over here. Make this a little bit smaller. Okay. We get this 1-minute inversion back to the upside. So we were holding it and then we finally get it. What did we have above? We had this form of LR, meaning these stacked little highs in here with an unfilled gap above, which is just screaming for price to run to. And so it did really fast. It got rated. I go break even at this unfilled gap and I get stopped at break even really quickly. And as soon as I get stopped at break even, you'll notice we put in a 1-minute inversion to the downside right here with momentum, with our stop loss at a protected high. Where do I enter? I enter right here, go short, and that's this trade right here. I go break even at these internal equal lows, and I don't get stopped at break even. I run, and then as soon as we put in SMT with ES, which I have open way over there, as soon as we put in this SMT, I assume that price no longer has to go lower. It doesn't have to go to London low, and it doesn't have to take this low. This could be the protected low of the day. So I close there for a good $150, and happy with that. 3 break evens and a win on Lucid. So now let's move to Apex. On Apex, did it log me out? If it logged me, okay, it logged me out. You guys are just gonna have to trust that I took this execution. I took 1 trade on Apex. After we had been moving up, what did we do? We displaced higher. We put in this order block here. Put in this order block. And we had a nice, really nice 2-minute inversion. I didn't get in immediately on this one because as you can see, it didn't close. I waited, got in right on this closure, and I had my full take profit at this wick right here, and I had my stop loss at the one that went to the order block. So this was a 1R trade on Apex, took across 2 accounts and secured some profits on there. So absolutely beautiful day. Mechanically, obviously this range is not ideal. It was more consolidation, but the conditions for looking for trades were used and I executed well. So I'm extremely happy with this day. If I trade like this every day, I'll pass these accounts and I will get a payout, which I will get a payout this month. I already said it. Don't need to say it again. Unless obviously conditions are so bad we don't even get a trade. But I'm going to continue to trade like this every day because I know I can do that, and that is being the best version of myself. So without further ado, that's going to be the end of the video. So excited for this week. I'm going to trade CPI, but tomorrow hopefully we get some nice price action, and if we don't, not obligated to trade. So thank you guys for watching. And if no one watches, then I'll be able to look back on these one day and have the process all recorded. So I'm gonna end the video there. We'll be back tomorrow.